I've been in situations where I could see that someone was testing how they could engage with me. I remember one time this woman I had to interact with at work got angry in front of a group of people with me because I brought something to the attention of our supervisor. But rather than get into an argument with her, what did I do? I blocked her from my phone for months and I limited my interactions with her at work. And I guess she must have told others that I blocked her, but I remained unbothered. And guess what? All interactions after that had to be very demure. Do not give energy to people who want to disrespect you, period. And in today's video, we're going to discuss how, in our interactions with others, it's important to establish standards of respect from the get-go. Teaching people how to treat you isn't just about boundaries, it's about mutual respect. And this means also knowing when to pump the brakes or press on the brakes, put up a wall, lock the door to other people having access to you. So let's get into my first point, which is model the behavior you expect. One of the most powerful ways to teach others how to treat you is by respecting yourself first, because people are going to mirror the behavior they observe from you, whether consciously or unconsciously. So when you prioritize your own well-being, you're sending a clear message that you value yourself. Because some individuals might test the waters. They might push boundaries to see how far they can go with you. So you should not only model positive behavior, but also hold your position if someone tries to overstep. When you allow yourself to be treated poorly, you're inadvertently teaching others that this is acceptable, and we're not about to do that. The second thing is be heavy on the dial tone. Setting boundaries can be uncomfortable, but having a life that isn't peaceful is even more uncomfortable. So when I say being heavy on the dial tone, it means clearly communicating that you will not tolerate people's nonsense or disrespect. This doesn't have to be confrontational. It can be as simple as walking away from a conversation that turns negative or pulling back from a relationship. And this includes long-term friendships. Equally important is learning what to ignore. Not every comment or action requires a response. You have to choose your battles wisely, and you have to demonstrate that your energy is valuable and that you won't waste it on trivial matters. And I think this approach not only preserves your mental well-being, but it also signals to others that they need to approach you with respect. Be heavy on the dial tone. Show people that they cannot stay in your face long with any foolishness. The third thing is you don't have to explain yourself. I remember I was talking to a friend about a situation with my dad, and she goes, "You don't have to explain yourself. You're an adult." As adults, we often feel compelled to justify our decisions and our actions, depending on who we're talking to or the context of a situation. However, remember that you don't owe anyone an explanation for how you choose to live your life. Ask yourself, are they cutting you a check? Are they paying a bill? And if the answer is no, then their opinion should hold less weight in your decision making. And I think this mindset of knowing that you owe no one an explanation also frees you from unnecessary guilt or obligation. You're allowed to set boundaries and live authentically. And by doing so, you inadvertently show others that your choices deserve respect. The fourth thing is invest your energy wisely. Your time and energy are finite resources, so invest them in people and situations that benefit you. Energetically, you should seek connections that resonate on the same wavelength, where both parties contribute to each other's growth. So spending time with people who drain your energy or who undermine your self-worth, these do have negative effects. So ladies, choose who you spend your time with carefully, because you're teaching others to value your presence and recognize the importance of reciprocity in your relationships. Put your energy into people and situations that also benefit you, because it's really a two-way street, especially in this economy. You don't want to be around takers. You want to also be around people who give back to you. And I'm not just talking about like monetary. It could be encouragement. It could be like giving you connections. Just give back in some way. The fifth thing is your overall mindset. Your mindset plays a role in shaping how others perceive and treat you. Being surrounded by people who show you that they like you, they care about you, they value you, this will impact your self-esteem and outlook on life. And on the opposite end, maintaining relationships with negative individuals undermines your self-confidence and well-being. You may not realize it, but toxicity can seep into your thoughts and behaviors. So be mindful about purposefully, yes, on purpose, surrounding yourself with uplifting influences and pull back from people who don't treat you well. The sixth thing is no negative vibes. Establishing a no negative vibes policy in your life is an effective way to protect your mental health. This doesn't mean you should ignore problems or avoid discussing issues. Rather, it means you should be selective about how you engage with negativity. Set some clear boundaries around discussions that may spiral into complaints or finger pointing. When others see that you tend to shut down negativity, they'll be less likely to bring it into your space. At the end of the day, no negative vibes is about protecting your own energy and well-being. So I'm going to add an addendum about negative or avoiding negative vibes, which is don't hang around users, no hookups or situationships, and restrict access to your home, which is a personal space. Remember, you have the power to shape your interactions and the relationships that you have with other people. You have the power. So stand on your worth and watch as the people around you reflect this back to you. Thank you for tuning into this video. Please give the like button a tap so more women like you can find my YouTube channel. And if you care to help grow this feminine community, subscribe. Until the next video.